Alright. We are back. Part 2, baby, of the walkthrough. Let's get this show on the road. Whoops. Didn't mean to do that. Oh, look at the little fat kid. Kind of reminds me of my friend Nathan. Yes, Nathan, if you're watching this, I'm talking about you.
Hello there, Sonny. You open yet?
Oh boy, my first customer. Gee willikers, is this gonna be swell. Hi, my name's Kenny. Kenny Foulmouth. It
Well,
sure
Kenny
would be neat if you would buy some
Fathead.
of my lemonade. It only costs a nickel. And best of all, I have a bottomless mug policy.
Well, that does sound like a good deal.
Bottomless mug for a nickel. Get some lemonade.
I'd like to buy some lemonade.
Sure, we have a bottomless mug policy, you know. That'll be a nickel.
What the? That sneaky bastard.
Hey, there's no bottom to this mug. Give me my money back.
I'm sorry. I did tell you about our bottomless
Hey,
mug policy.
You cheating,
And there are
you
no
cheating little
refunds.
bastard, you.
Why, you little...
Thank you. Come again.
Well, there's not much you can do here. For most of this video, we're going to be exploring the various areas, collecting things we need to basically progress further. So, let's head this way. This is actually, if we go in here, they're going to actually kick us out because we don't have a reservation.
Do you have a
slip.
reservation?
Of course I
Of
do.
course I have a reservation.
Then let's see your reservation slip. No reservation slip, huh? Then out you go.
Hey, I'm a paying customer. I have nickels. Nickels. Whatever. Well, let's just continue on down this way. Basically, we need to find a map, a ship, and a crew. So let's... Yep. If you double click, you'll quick travel. So here we are. You want to come here. You want to get this glove. So let's pick up the glove. Gonna slap somebody with it later. Blood Island. That's where we're heading.
Hey! It's a sticker from Blood Island. It says, Blood Island is for bleeders. A
Ooh.
message from the Blood Island Tourism Council. Hey,
That
maybe
sounds-
the performer who owns this trunk knows how to get to Blood Island.
Sounds morbid. Here's a wand. Let's pick up the wand. Be a magician.
Watch me make this disappear.
Yoink. Why not? For cliche reasons, let's use
Nothing up my sleeve?
on a hat. What will come out of that hat? Zippity doo-dah! Zippity day. What the?
Presto! Hey,
right.
it worked.
You want
There's
to do
something
that
inside.
because you get this book. This is a ventriloquism book, which you'll need later. Again, we're predominantly just collecting items.
The A-M-C's of ventriloquism.
All right, let's step out to the stage.
To swab or not to
Actor.
swab?
Ugh. Ugh, that's just a hideous sight.
No,
Fat guy
no,
in a
that's not
dress.
right.
Talk about old Shakespearean days. All male actor
Come on,
performances.
Slappy, you've got to get this
It's an actor.
thespian.
Sorry, you're a
Then I kill
thespian.
Caesar. Follow that up with a little soft shoe.
Buddy. Have you been to Blood Island?
But of course. Blood Island was once the place to be if you were an artist in the Caribbean. Those were the days. We were young
Artists.
and wild,
Pirates
pushing the
acting.
limits of our
That-
craft. Oh, what
that doesn't make
risky,
any
daring performances
sense
we
at all.
gave. We weren't afraid to shock or offend the stodgy mainstream
Alright,
sense
you're
of...
boring me, Chief.
Can I join your show?
Let me be blunt. You just don't have the hands of a spear carrier.
What?
You have no idea how often I hear that.
I could spear chuck. I'm a spear chucker. Wait, that
I'm
just
a
sounds terrible.
dangerous pirate. Who are you?
Cromwell. Slappy Cromwell.
Slappy Cromwell.
It's not my real name, actually. My agent told me
That
my
just-
given name just didn't have star quality.
What was your given name?
Rex Fortune, adventure seeker.
Really?
I see.
Really? Right. Well, let's
Carry
get out
on.
of here. There's not much
I
reason
don't
to talk.
remember. Is the water
We'll eventually
ballet
come back here,
before or
but
after
from
my
now,
mad
there's not much we can do. Let's take one last look around the room. Make sure. Up, dandruff. You want to examine this dandruff? You'll see why in a moment.
That's weird. I didn't think dandruff moved.
Yep.
Oh.
That is lice, people. And yes, you have to pick it up and put it in your pants, which has all kinds of issues. You ever heard of crotch lice? Ugh. It's terrible. Alright, well, anyway, after you acquire those items, at this point, you can actually leave the theater. There's not much more to do here at this point. So let us continue this way. Mysterious door. The mysterious doors actually will let you essentially quick travel to different places. But let's head to the barber.
Welcome, patron, to the Barbary Coast.
These
Where
three
every
guys
haircut is an adventure.
are actually going to be
Aye.
your
If
crew.
you're wanting a haircut, you'll have to wait until I'm finished with Captain Rottingham here.
Are you guys pirate barbers?
We prefer the term buccaneer hairstylists.
Great. Maybe you guys can help me find this huge diamond ring I'm looking for.
Diamond
Well,
ring?
middle guy there ain't got no
it's
hair. I'm
supposedly
not
enormous,
sure what
and
kind
it's
of
on Blood Island.
barber
Blood
he's gonna be.
Island?
Never heard of it.
It's a funny story, really. I need it to lift this
Oh my
curse
God,
that's turned my
Guybrush,
girlfriend into
no!
a solid
Don't
gold
tell them
statue.
why you're
Solid
doing it.
gold.
They're pirates.
Wait a second. Did I just share too much?
Now you realize it, genius. All right. Well, you want to pick up this jawbreaker? Gonna need that. Basically, like I said, we'll come back to these pirates later, but for now, you see the comb here? When it's down, you want to put the lice on it. That is going to trigger
Holy infestation!
Rottingham getting kicked
You've
out
been
of here.
struck with the hair demons.
What are you talking about?
The cursed head vermin. The scourge of every hygienic sailor on the seven seas.
That's a lie!
Sure as I'm standing here, they're wriggling about your scalp like a pack of wretched sea lions.
Good analogy.
This calls for drastic action. I'm bringing in
Pack of sea
old
lions.
Ironsides.
No, let's not be too rash.
Rash. That's a bad sign.
There's no time to lose. I'm going to have to amputate.
No, you'll ruin my hair!
Sorry, dude. No, that's just dangerous. I give him credit though for the clean swipe there. It's like a hot butter through knife. Huh? Well, now you want to basically sit in the barber chair. Or,
Nah.
oops, I chose to talk to it. Sorry, you want to talk to him.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, here to serve all your mighty pirate needs.
Pleasure to meet you, Guybrush. I am Haggis McMutton of the clan McMutton.
Hi, he's an Irishman. Haggis is an unusual name. It's gonna
How
be-
would you like to join my crew?
You seem like a nice enough sort, Guybrush, but a man cannot serve as my captain unless he earns me respect.
And how would a man go about doing that?
By besting me in a time-honored test of strength.
How about a test of who can hold his breath the longest?
No, I'm talking about the traditional Highland display of strength and virility, the caber toss.
Oh boy, he wants to toss a caber. A caber is like a giant tree.
What in the world is a caber?
The caber is a large tree trunk. We go to the field of competition, and each of us heaves the caber as far as he can. The man whose caber goes the farthest is the winner.
That's just about the stupidest sport I've ever heard of. And I watch cable television.
Aye, but you cannot argue with tradition.
Wait a minute, how do you have cable television in this period of time? It's like nobody has a cell phone or TV. I have not seen a single TV. Well, I mean, we can do this, but of course, you know, we're gonna
Sounds
fail.
great. Let's do it.
But you gotta fail the first time anyway. We'll come back to here later.
I would never follow such a weak captain.
Yeah, as you can see, he's not strong enough, but we'll get there. Alright. Alright, we're gonna actually ask him for a haircut. Because we need
sure could use a
the
haircut.
scissors
Have
that
a
are at
seat,
the
laddie,
top
and I'll do you
above
up
his
with
head.
a fine coif.
First, we want to actually pull the lever. That way, we grab the paperweight. Because of that, Haggis is actually going to leave. That's the first step.
Ugh, Blast that ineffectual paperweight. I'll have to go find another.
But what about my haircut?
Keep your skirt on, lad.
Yep. We just wait here, but you actually have to be quick about it. You just want to keep hitting the button. After you hit it the third time, I think he just does it the rest of the way. Yeah, see? After you do it the third time, he's just going to hit it the rest of the way. And then you want to make sure you grab the scissors, because you're going to need them. And no, not to cut people's hair, you're just going to need them in general.
Phew. Well, I searched the whole island, and I couldn't have found a single rock for a paperweight. I suppose
You couldn't
I'll
find a
just have
single
to
rock
eyeball your
on
hair.
an island
I
surrounded
just
by
remembered I had
water.
another appointment.
Huh.
Oh, I was going to give you a French braid, too.
Ooh. Well, let's leave for now. We'll talk to the other pirates when we're ready to recruit them, but we're going to need some more stuff first. At this point, you want to head this way. This is the mound or hill of competition, if I remember what it's called. Let's see. We may not have the right items just yet. It's grassy knoll. It's the pile of cavers. It's been a minute, so I'm a little rusty on... Let's actually leave for now. Let us head to the island, because now we're going to go to... Let's see... Here is actually pointless for now. Sorry, it's my bad. I apologize. It's been a bit of a... Whoops. It's been a bit of a minute since I've... Okay, now I remember where we go. Go back to Porto Pollo. Because with the scissors, we're actually going to go into the woods. Mysterious flowers. So take the scissors, because this is practical, and use them on the mysterious flowers. It's going to...
I wonder if this plaque says something about the flower I just cut.
Yep, you picked up... That's right, you do want to read the plaque.
Ipecac, Cephalus ipecacuana, one of the creeping vines common throughout Plunder Island. The syrup made from the ipecac flowers was used by the early settlers of Plunder Island as a purgative.
Ugh, purgative. It means it's gonna it makes you vomit if you eat it. It's gonna come in handy here shortly. Well, after you do that, he's gonna walk into the woods. We're gonna acquire a couple things we need here. He's walking on his own, you can't... There he is. Snake crossing. This can't be good. Ooh, club, machete, device. Let's examine it.
I wonder what this sign means. Snake crossing. What possible harm could a snake?
Oh god. Oh my god, it's eating me! It's eating me whole.
Well,
look at all
this
these.
isn't good.
Look at all these snake beating items. High five for cereal. Grab it. You actually can't go anywhere.
I can't reach it.
The only thing you can do at this point is actually nothing. Actually, no. Right there. You want to pick up all these things inside him. Just vacuum. Yep. You're just going to pick up a buttload of things. Because apparently the snake just eats everything. Like literally everything. Let's see what we got. Yep, we got a ton of stuff. Ugh. So it remains. Why would you put that in your pocket? Oh, the Lucas art there on the cup. Sausage, eggs. It's a whole breakfast up in here. Alright, well, if you recall, it was a purgative. Vacuum cleaner. So, ooh, reservation slip. That's gonna get us into the area. Ooh, Dingy Dog. You'll see him later. So basically at this point, we're going to combine the pancake syrup with the ipecac flour.
It makes syrup of ipecac.
To make syrup
Seems
of
logical.
And we are going to use it with the snake head. Because it's going to make him vomit. Well, anything, he needs a shower.
Whew.
What the?
That sure was a close one. I thought for
Nothing
sure
like
if I got
going
eaten
from
by
the
that
inside of a snake
I
to
was
the
done
to
for.
quicksand
Thank
pits.
goodness I'm
Too bad it's not Nesquik sand pits.
Now?
Ate my way out of it. Or drank my way out of it, I guess. Don't move! Don't move! You'll
Hang
sink
on, the quicksand is
faster.
sucking all the cool stuff I found in that snake from my pants. Now there's an odd sensation.
It's terrible. As you can see, like he said, you actually lose a good amount of the stuff in here. At this point, I'm actually...
I can't move anywhere in this quicksand.
Let's see. Grab a reed.
I can't reach it.
Try to
My aim is always off when I'm under stress. I might miss. If I thrash around, I'll only sink faster. Papa Pea Shoe Bush. Discovered by Plunder Island's indigenous peoples, this bush is named after a native word meaning youch. I can't reach it.
I'm trying to remember how to do
I
this.
can't reach it.
I apologize for the delay. It has been
Even with the skeleton arm, I can't reach it.
a minute.
I can't move anywhere. I don't think she'd like that.
One of the items in here is what you use. Might be the paperweight.
My aim is always off when I'm under stress. I might miss. If only I had some way of dropping the weight on the branch from directly up.
That's right. Combine these two. You want to blow it?
Perfect. For once today, things are going...
What the?
Well, darn.
Oh, hell no. Wait.
Hey.
Hey, it's coming back. It's coming back. Come on. Come on. You know
Thank
you
goodness
want
for
to.
those unpredictable Caribbean trade winds.
Thank God for unpredictable Caribbean trade. What? Alright, so after you do that, use the hollow reed on the floating balloon.
I can't use the reed with that. The pin is too small. I might swallow it. I can't throw that far. I can't throw that far.
Oh, sorry. Pick up a thorn.
Ah, my pea
I'm
shoes.
sorry.
Well, I got the thorn.
Take the thorn, combine with the reed.
A
Take the
world-class
hollow
pea shooter.
reed. Shazam! Booyah! Now it's time to grab the life-saving vine and get out of there. Alright. We end up on the coast. There's not a whole lot to do here. You are going to see the pirate ship that we're going to commandeer. There's no point in going out there just yet. For now, at least, I should say. Alright, at this point, let us head back into Porto Pollo, because we are going to take a visit to the Chicken Palace, which is the restaurant back this way. Because now that we have a reservation slip, we can. Yeah, that's right. Kick me out now, you fake Santa Claus, Blackbeard-looking fool, you.
Of course I have a reservation.
Then
Couple-
let's see your reservation
There's a couple
slip.
items we're going to need in here.
Very good. You may seat yourself, Mr. Pardon me, Mrs. Bryanstoop.
Yeah, Brian Stoop. Let's get a biscuit. Alright. Ooh, yeah, club card. We need that to get into the beach place. Let's examine him.
He's awfully reserved for a pirate. Hey, mister. Mister, you listening? Ah! It's one of LeChuck's skeletal horde.
Aye, I fixed his little red dinghy, but good.
The undead that walk among us must surely be destroyed, lest their evil like overrun and befoul the world of the living.
Aye, and he complained about me chicken.
Oh.
Anyway, you need the butter knife. And...
It says, ask me about Grim Fandango. I don't want people always asking me about Grim Fandango.
Grim Fandango, for people who don't realize, is it's a game on PC just like this. Same people, LucasArts, Tim Schafer, Ron Gilbert. It's about like the Day of the Dead and all that. I might play that later just to show that to everyone, but we'll see. We'll see. It's a great game though. Highly recommend it if you're able to come across it. It's not really optimized for newer systems, but it's there, and everyone should play it. It's actually my favorite PC game of all time. Let's go ahead and talk to Blondebeard.
Excuse me, but...
What a lucky pirate are ye!
Me?
You've struck gold, boy!
I have?
Gold, gold, gold! Ha ha! Golden nuggets of chicken!
Oh.
Oh, what a cop-out. I want gold. I don't want nuggets.
Now,
I want nuggets, I go to
kindly, old
McDonald's.
Captain Blondebeard, bring ye for lunch.
Blondebeard just doesn't sound very threatening. Which one's sandwich?
Nothing for me.
There's nothing to do
It'd be
here.
just as well.
that?
Actually, I'm out of just about everything. Not a drumstick left. All I have left are those biscuits and a few tubs of our special Ipecac slaw.
How's the Ipecac slaw?
Not bad. But 15 minutes later, you'd be hungry again.
Ugh.
Nice gold tooth you have there.
Aye! It glistens like the golden topping of grease on me luscious batter-fried chicken.
What?
I'll let you get back to work.
Aye.
We actually won his gold tooth, so what we can do here to go ahead and get it is offer him some gum to start.
Ah, that meat-flavored gum be looking mighty, mighty tempting.
Meat-flavored
But right
gum, that
now,
just
I be having this
sounds so
insane craving for something
unappetizing.
crunchy. Something to crack me teeth on. Something crispy and crackly, like me mouth-watering, tongue-torturing chicken and lighter fluid special. Aye, if I hadn't lost all me chickens, I could be savoring that succulent bit of squab right now.
That's right. You can't. You give him the gum later. First, you give him the jawbreaker because you want him to crack his.
Would you
tooth.
like this jawbreaker?
Thanks to ye. Ouch! I think I loosed me gold tooth. I knew sweets were being bad for me teeth, but it had a fine crunch and were a fiesta of flavor. From now on, I'll be sticking to fleshier foodstuffs. Something chewy. Well, there
Like
I go again.
gum.
This old salt's got a craving for something to
Da-da-da.
squish between me teeth.
Now we give him the gum. So give him the pack of gum. This way you're going to loosen the gold tooth. After he scratches
like
his
some gum?
back or his butt there.
Thanks.
He's going to chew the gum.
This is really good steak-flavored gum.
Steak
It gets you here, and it gets you right here.
Basically, at this point, it's one of those time things. You take the pin. Once the bubble shows up, you pop it because you need the gold tooth. So
Why, you little scamp.
he
That's quite a
has
funny
no
trick you've played on old Captain
recollection
Blondebeard.
of his gold tooth flying from his mouth. So you go over and pick it up. And you leave. If this was the Mega Monkey mode, you would actually have to do something special to get the gold tooth out. He isn't going to let you just walk out with it in most cases. Alright, so let's head back up here to the knoll. I'm actually going to walk this way. Because now that we have the butter knife, we want to go to the rubber tree plant and use the butter knife on the rubber tree plant.
This knife might cut through regular wood, but not a rubber tree.
Okay, fine. Let's go to the grassy knoll and use it on the keg of rum. Or the sawhorse. Sorry. Use it on the sawhorse. That way it knocks the barrel over. And now the fun part. Use the glowing ember on the trial of rum. And run for it, Guybrush. Basically, we're setting ourselves up to defeat Haggis. Because we're going to cheat and, use rubber tree plant.
Whoa, my head is spinning.
Alright,
I
so...
gotta lay off the rum.
Probably. Well, at this point, let's start to get our pirate crew. So, let's get Haggis first. He's a quick one. Whoops. Probably don't want to push him. Let's see.
Are you sure you don't want to join my crew?
It's as I told you, Guybrush. Not until you can best me in the caber toss.
Alright, let's do this. Let's do this!
Sounds great. Let's do it.
You're going down! Reject from Brave. What?
Hey, I win!
By the spiraling bouffant of me great Uncle McManus! Never before have I seen such strength. Sure, I'll join your crew. I'll wait at the shop until you're ready to leave.
Cool. Alright,
I'll
that's
need 2 more sailors for my crew.
Yep, that's the first guy. Alright, let's talk to the salty pirate next.
Ahoy there! I'm Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate.
So,
So, it's good to meet you,
Man.
Mr.
Bill.
Bill? That's your pirate name, Bill?
Cutthroat Bill.
Oh, I see.
He's,
Well, that puts a whole new spin on it, doesn't it?
For Barbie, he's not very... for Barbie, he's not very jolly.
Are you ever going back to pirating?
Maybe. Someday. If I find the right captain.
Perfect. I'll be your captain.
I'll be your
Onward
captain.
to Blood
Me,
Island and
me,
high
me, me,
adventure.
me.
Wanna come?
I'll start a...
You,
I'll
a
overthrow
captain,
Guybrush and start the
hard.
Woady Pirates. That'd probably just be Halo 3 riding around on elephants playing pirate ships or whatever that game type was. Can't sail a boat. Basically, you just pick any
I'm
of
the
these
mighty pirate who
options.
defeated LeChuck.
And what do you have to show
Which
for
one
it?
ever strikes your fancy?
I've got a ton of cool stories.
Treasure? Immense mounds of gold and diamonds? Solid gold
No.
scepters of power?
It's the one thing
anything?
Guybrush never gets.
Well,
He never
I've
gets
got these nickels.
any money.
Wooden?
Ever.
Yeah.
Any money at all.
Treasure hunter.
In fact,
you
he's
are. You couldn't
probably a
find
terrible
gold in a
pirate.
jewelry shop.
The only thing he has going for him is the fact that he defeats LeChuck. Let's see. Basically, you want to tell him you're gonna find gold, you know, on
I
this
bet I
island.
could find gold
Because
on
you're
this
gonna basically
very
give
island.
him.
How
And since we
much
already have the
would
gold
you
tooth, it
bet?
kind of cut out the middleman
Well, I've
there.
got
So
these nickels.
Right. Come back when you have some real treasure to show me.
Alright, let's see. So just tell
It's
him.
been a
you know,
pleasure.
it's been a pleasure. Bye. And then once you're here, grab the gold tooth and click on him.
Check this out.
And this will basically get him. He's probably one of the easier ones
Is
to get.
that real gold?
Because, you know, all you gotta do is
I
get
guess
the gold.
you
I mean,
can
there's
find
setup, of
treasure.
course, too, because you have
So
to
you'll
get
join my
into
crew?
the chicken palace, but...
As long as my partners will join too.
I'll
Alright.
need 1 more sailor for
That's
my crew.
2 guys. So let's go on to the 3rd guy, the Dapper Pirate.
Ahoy
We'll let his
there!
name
I'm
shortly.
Guybrush Threepwood,
Not that it really
mighty
matters.
pirate.
Of course you are.
Okay then, who are you?
Edward
Sarcasm.
Van Helgen.
Not thee!
That's right. Mine is the name that pirates fear the most.
Van Helgen?
Edward Snugglecakes Van Helgen.
Dude!
Snuggle cakes? I'm sorry, that wouldn't be threatening in a children's cartoon show.
How'd you like to join my ever-growing pirate crew?
Your crew? Why would I want to be on your crew?
It's gonna be a blast! We're going to Blood Island.
Sorry, Threepwood. As much as I'd love to be out at sea again, I could never serve a captain who wasn't a gentleman and who wasn't my equal.
Alright.
I am a gentleman, you big old bedwetting duty head.
Then prove it. If you can defeat
So-
me in a gentleman's duel, I'll join your crew.
That's not really...
Alright, let's get to dueling.
No, no, no. There are rules. If you want to duel with me, you have to give me sufficient insults.
Okay. Hey, that's a nice shirt. How long have you been colorblind?
Oh, please.
Nice cologne you're wearing. Did you actually roll around in dung or just dab a little behind each ear?
That's not the type of insult I had in mind.
You can, you know, keep playing with these options you want, but
I don't want to insult
basically
you.
we wanna...
Why can't we just get along?
Basically, gonna end
Whoa,
this
look at the time. Gotta scoot.
dialogue. Take the glove, because everybody knows you slap somebody with a glove, it means you want to duel! I challenge you to a duel, my friend. What?
Now there's a challenge. To the field of honor.
The field.
Choose your weapon.
Well, you can pick a gun, but you'll lose each time. And for giggles, let's go ahead
I choose this pistol.
and show you why
If I
you
beat
don't
you,
pick
will
the
you
gun.
join my crew?
You'll see what you
The
pick.
odds of you being
Well, actually, you pick the gun
so
first anyway,
astronomical, I will take that bet.
because you need the gun for this next part.
Again,
Cheater.
I prove to you I'm the greatest duelist in the world.
Cheater. Alright, well, challenge him to a duel again. You know what? You don't... Okay. That's why you don't pick the gun, because you'll lose every time. So, basically, slap him
Whoa,
again.
look at the time. Got a scoop.
Slap him again just because it's that entertaining to keep slapping. I'll go ahead and skip.
Choose your weapon.
Alright, what you do instead is you close the box lid. And then you open. Basically, you're going to want to pick the banjo.
I choose the banjo.
I accept.
You do?
Oh, the banjo. No, he's not going to shoot you with it. Basically, you have to remember the single note he plays. Just remember the pattern. So, in this case, it's bottom, top, bottom. So, bottom, top, bottom. You have to remember this pattern. It'll change game from game. Unlike dueling banjos. You think they're pirates. So top, bottom, bottom, mid. Top. Bottom. This may change game from game, so just remember it in your own game.
You're pretty good, boy. Let's
to
see
do
you follow
twice.
this.
He's then, you know,
He's
gonna,
good.
gonna
I'll never beat him.
shred metal as if, you know, he's like Slash or something. Well, while he's messing around, derping around there, playing his banjo, showing off how cool he is, walk over to the gun pile and we're gonna take us a gun. And we're basically gonna shoot him. Yeah, you know, well, we're pirates, so it's, you know, what kind of honor do we really have? I mean, I totally
You
just
shot
killed
my
that
banjo.
banjo.
You can't be sure of that. That shot may have come from the grassy knoll.
Of all the low-down tricks, I never heard of anything so
That's
low.
terrible. That's
I
a
completely
that's a
misjudged you.
JFK
You are a
assassination
pirate
joke
after
there.
all. I'd be proud to join your crew. Great. I'll just pack this stuff up and get ready. And
All right.
give me back my gun.
Oh, that is 3
Well,
pirates.
I got my whole crew.
Alright, well, the crew is good. So let's work on the ship and map. Up, what's going on up Plunder Island?
A barrel of grog and a chicken. Look at all this stuff, mate. Oh, that must have been some
Barrel
battle.
of grog and a
It
chicken.
was full of panker and make for Skull Island. King Andre will pay through the nose for all this loot.
Wait a minute. There's something else.
Oh god,
It's
no, Don't.
some kind of footwear.
don't do it!
Hey!
Those are the
Those are
stink
nice.
stains from his feet, is what that is.
But they're still hot. Ow, 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 ow.
That's not good. Looks like LeChuck is back. Alright. At this point, we want to go back to the world map, because we are going to the cabana. And, you know, this guy's a riot to deal with. Well, we have the club card, so we can go in there.
Yes, may I help you?
My name is Guybrush Threepwood, and I'm a mighty pirate.
Threepwood, you must be Seersucker Skip Rackham's cousin. How are Muffy and the twins?
Who?
Hey, it's a lovely afternoon for the
Hard
beach
to
today.
believe,
Not too
you know,
crowded yet.
pirates
There's
have
crafts
a
workshop on the
beach
south
club.
and a swabber-sized class at 2 and 4. Water's warm and the waves aren't too high. Just watch out for the occasional undead corpse washing up on shore.
Ugh.
Might want to keep the kids away from any rotting flesh. But otherwise, the siege earlier today shouldn't spoil your afternoon. Just between you and me, the undead are notoriously bad tippers. So it's just as well they didn't take over the island, eh? Let me see your membership card and we'll fix you right up.
Why?
You're at the Brimstone Beach Country Club in Smorgy, part of the Leisure Lovers planned community for retired pirates. It's very exclusive. I'm afraid if you don't
pirates
have a
who typically
membership
retire end up
card,
dead
you cannot use
just 'cause
any of the club's amenities.
they don't really retire
I don't
from
want an
pirating.
amenity. I had to eat one of those.
Look
while I
at
was
Jack
lost at
Sparrow,
sea,
you know,
and it
he's
was
still
terrible.
plugging away and all
Then
his other
let me
stuff.
also point out that without that membership card, you are not permitted on the beach, you cannot use any of our towels, and you can't have anything from the grill. Good day.
Oh, I want a hot dog. Well, we have a membership card, so let's show it to him.
Excuse me.
Yes, you
know.
filthy little man.
My card.
Play the snidey guy routine.
Let me see that. Oh no! In the name of all things clean, you've got a membership.
Yes.
Yeah.
And I think I'll just take one of your fluffy
got,
clean towels and
membership.
enjoy a nice, relaxing stroll down your beach.
No! You mustn't!
Aha! I'm gonna sunbathe nude.
I
That's
must.
how you do it.
And
No
perhaps I'll
pants.
sunbathe nude.
Don't need no
Sweet
pants.
mother of pearl, no!
Looking like a fool
Now that
with
I
your
think
pants on
about
the
it,
ground.
it is nice out on the far end of the beach. You should go there.
Fire
You should go there now.
What? Well, anyway, at this point, let's pick up some towels. 3 to be exact.
Nice, fluffy towel.
None better than a fluffy towel.
I'll just take one more.
Yep, 3 towels. Alright, now we're gonna dunk them in the ice bucket. You'll know why momentarily.
The towels are all wet now.
Alright, first what we're gonna do is we're gonna actually do a old locker room routine here, you know, whack somebody with a wet towel.
Papa Bishu!
Alright, well he's gone, so let's get the cooking oil, because we're gonna need that. Weenie roaster, ice bucket. Alright. Yeah, I'm just trying to see. Honestly though, I am missing one. I think I'm missing one item, but we'll have to see. Alright. Let's see. Yep, still got 3. Okay, so we have the towels, so let's head this way. And it's actually really hot, you'll see when you walk out here.
Ooh,
so he dances away. Feeling hot, hot, hot. Arriba!
With
Alright,
these holes in my shoes, I'll never get across that hot beach.
basically what we got to do, we take the wet towels and we use them with the hot sand. And you got to be kind of quick about this, because if you take too long, they're going to go up in flames. Yep, that's it, because that's enough to get them to the shade there.
Ooh.
Ooh, that's some hot sun. Alright, here's our boy. He's going to actually get us the map in probably the most unconventional way.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood.
Very nice to meet you, Mr. Threewood. I am Pálido Domingo. I am so glad you're here.
Threewood?
Finally.
They always
Someone on this island
get
with some manners.
My drink needs refreshing. Take it away and bring me another.
I'm not a cabana boy. Do I look like a cabana boy? I'm a mighty
I don't
pirate.
think you understand. I'm a mighty pirate.
I'm sorry, babe. I really sincerely am. Perhaps I didn't use the magic word. Take this drink away and bring me another. Now!
Fine. Whatever.
Wow, you're pale.
Look, babe, I haven't been sunbathing for very long, so cut me some slack.
How long have you been out here?
Since September.
Ugh. That's a long sunbathing.
I'm looking for Blood Island. Do you know where it is?
Nope, never heard of it.
That's funny. Slappy Cromwell told me you booked all his shows there.
Cromwell? I should have known. If I booked that guy in a dinghy, there'd be empty seats.
So you do know how to get to Blood Island.
Yeah. They had a really nice room there, too. The Good Soup Plantation Resort Hotel and Casino. It was the place to go before they moved the shipping lanes. I used to book so many gigs there, I had the map tattooed on my back.
On your back?
All those little yellow sticky notes just kept getting lost.
That's just...
Why did you lie and
How
say
would
you
you
didn't know how
have...
to get to Blood
How is a
Island?
map on your
I just
back?
don't wanna
Yes,
say.
it rhymes.
What?
Gonna
It's
make
your
any
face,
logical
babe.
sense
There,
in
I said
terms
it, babe. I hope you can forgive me.
of,
I just
like,
gotta be honest.
using
I
it
just
to
didn't
get
think you were the
anywhere.
right type for Blood Island.
Well,
That's
this guy's not
someplace
gonna
I
join your
picture
team,
career
so...
going right now. Let me get you a booking somewhere that's in your league. I can gig you at this little shoe factory in Hoboken.
It's Blood Island or nothing.
That's the way it's gotta be, babe, then that's the way it's gotta be. But you're gonna have to find new representation, okay?
Can I see your map to Blood Island?
You can see it when I roll over to tan my back.
When will that be?
Could be a long time, babe. A very, very long time.
That's not good.
See you around.
Alright, well, what we're gonna do is, we're gonna take the mug. Yes, somehow he can stand in the sand here. Alright, well, we're gonna actually open this gate, because basically we're gonna have to get him to turn around so we can acquire our map. So, let's exit. Let's go back here, because now we're gonna get some revenge on a little fatty over here. Basically, we talk to him. You have to get him to walk away for a moment.
Give me some more lemonade, you little chiseler.
That'll be a nickel.
Oh. Oh, monkey see, monkey do. I fell for it again.
This isn't very
You don't
refreshing.
do that, so...
I guess you forgot about our bottomless mug policy. Thank you. Come again.
What you do is, and Gabriel's is gonna... You take the mug, use it with the bottomless mug.
Look! A three-headed monkey!
Oh boy, oh boy.
Three-headed monkey!
Gee willikers, is this gonna
For
be
those who
swell.
play Monkey Island games, the three-headed monkey thing he just did there is
Hey,
a
just
trademark
because you're a grown-up
joke.
doesn't mean you can waste my time.
What? Alright, well, we're going to talk to Kenny here, because we're going to get some more lemonade and show him how it's not bottomless.
Give me some more lemonade, you little chiseler.
That'll be a nickel.
That's right, getting revenge on this guy. Because, you know, we're going to want that mug.
Ah, that was as refreshing as morning dew.
Hey, how did you drink all the lemonade? You switched mugs on me, you cheat. I hope you're
Cheat.
happy.
You're the
You
cheat.
put a budding young entrepreneur out of business.
More like a budding thief. Alright, well, we need the picture, is the big reason why. And I think you can take this as well.
I don't need it anymore.
That's right, yeah. We don't need it. So, what you want to do is use the picture on the dye vat. We got to make
It's full of dye
Paolo,
now.
make him... We got to basically make Paolo think he is tanned, since apparently his body doesn't tan at all. So back to the beach. Give him the bottomless mug. And yes, we're going to pour dye vat all over his body.
I've brought you a new mug.
Thanks.
Here's your drink, sir.
This will cause, well, right away, not necessarily, but basically. Because then now we talk to him. Of course, you know, no one's questioning the logic of how he doesn't realize a liquid
Look,
pouring over his
Halido,
body.
you're burning.
Ah! All those months in the sun and my tan is just gonna peel away. I better turn over.
Good idea.
Yeah, that's right, turn on. Well, there's the map. Basically to, well, get the map, we're gonna put cooking oil on the map. Because, yep, it's gonna fry in the sun. And now we're going to peel the map off his back. Yes, it's like that. We're gonna use skin. That's a very...
I really wish I didn't have to do that.
Ugh, that's a really poor tattoo considering it came right off.
Nice boots, huh?
Now we have our map.
Hey, what do you know? I really am big bone.
Uh-oh. Quiet. Here comes Captain LeChuck.
I feel bad for those guys. They were humans. Now they're just undead pirates. As you see, LeChuck's back is like some crazy voodoo incarnation.
Avast there, you lubbers! Set sail for my stronghold.
You know, as opposed to an undead being in the beginning.
I'll unleash my entire army of the undead. This time, Elaine will be mine. Ah, Elaine. 'Twill be a sweet day in hell when you feel the fiery breath of my kiss on your lips and become my undead bride. And I'll destroy any man who dares get in my way. Suffering sailors, 'tis good to be dead.
Oh boy, that's gonna be fun for Guybrush. Alright, well, it's time to go to Danger Cove. Alright. Basically, we're going to use the boat. Because, you know, we got to get our ship. And if you recognize it, this is actually the ship that took Elaine. So, yep, go to the pirate ship. But before we hop on board, we want to use the butter knife and saw the plank. If you don't, you'll never be able to actually get on the ship.
I don't need the plank.
Alright, now we want to get on the ship. Because once you get on the ship, this is going to happen. Okay, now,
15 men on a dead
now it's
man's
going to happen.
Who are you?
This guy.
I'm Guybrush Threepwood, and I want my girlfriend.
Well, we'll just see how your threats sit with my captain.
Your captain?
Yes, Threepwood. You've come aboard the Sea Cucumber. I am Mr. Fossey, and the first mate.
Sounds like
and my
Flossie.
captain? Why, he's the scourge of the seven seas. The dread pirate, LeChuck.
Oh, God.
Yes, Captain. It's on the table, sir.
LeChuck!
That's right. Captain LeChuck. Yes, Captain. Just an
Every time he's about to
intruder.
say it, he, like,
I'm dealing
he gets
with him.
distracted.
He says you're to be tortured. Choose your punishment. You can either be tarred and feathered, or you can walk the plank.
Huh. Well, you're going to want to actually get tarred and feathered.
Feathered
But,
sounds good. How about just feathered?
If you didn't,
So,
if you actually
well,
didn't saw
I
off
suppose we'll
the
have to go
plank,
with
then
walking the
it wouldn't
plank.
matter.
We're trying to avoid
Because
using tar and feathers.
they don't want
It's
to use the
messy,
tar and
and we
feathers.
need to save the tar for emergency
Yeah, they
leak
need the
repair.
tar. But since you sawed it off,
What do you say,
you actually
man?
can't walk the
Can
plank.
we make him walk the plank?
That's a lot of
What's
monkeys.
that, Captain? Vandals. Well, it looks like we're having technical difficulties, Threepwood. So we'll have to drag out the tar and feathers after all.
Yep, they're gonna tar and feather me. Basically, you need to do this. Hello.
That'll learn you.
So what do I do now?
I don't know. We've never done this before. Aren't you humiliated?
I guess so, but no more than usual.
Well, just
Great
get
job,
lost
pirates.
then.
Have a tar and feather mechanic and really no force to it. See, look at that. You walk the plank anyway. Look, I tarred and feathered and I walked the plank. Well, now I look like a big old chicken. Basically, at this point, you go back to town. We're going to pay a visit to our buddy in the chicken palace. Because I actually look like a giant demon chicken. If I did more of the dialogue options, you would have actually got an idea of the whole demon chicken thing they have going on.
Do you have a reservation? Madre de Dios! Es el pollo diablo!
Son of a bitch! Son of a bitch! Madre de Dios! Talk about red versus blue. Of course, this came first, but that doesn't matter. Check it out. You can. This is the only part of the game where you can have him talk Spanish, where the voice actor actually is Hispanic.
Sí, he dejado en libertad los prisioneros y ahora vengo por ti.
Well, you're not taking me without a fight.
Uh-oh. Frying pan, what are you, Princess Peach in the Smash Brothers?
Ugh, this chicken grease washed off all the feathers. Whoops, I better keep quiet.
Absolutely, Captain. I'll get right on it after I have my dinner. What's that, Captain?
It's Captain
I
with
eat
chimp.
too much fried chicken. Well, I've just got a weakness for chicken, that's all. I know you don't have
That's
any
not
weaknesses,
LeChuck, that's
Captain
LeChimp.
You're an overachiever, a doer. I'm just a tiny little fly.
Flossie,
The
man.
chimp? The captain is an
He
ape?
is completely out
Well,
of
if
his
the
mind.
captain is an ape, then Mr. Fossey must be
Aye, aye, Captain. Fresh bananas for the whole crew.
an utter loon.
What's that, Captain? Your parasites are bothering you. Well, of course you know, sir. Finding this gold statue may be just the boost our crew needs. What, with the riches we get
Gold
from
statue.
this, we can
They have my
build a
Elaine.
better
Alright, we're going to jump ahead a little in the audio. Alright, basically, you're going to use the ventriloquism book on LeChimp.
Mr. Fossey, I've been thinking.
Are you all right, Captain? You sound different.
Don't interrupt.
Sorry, sir.
Maybe it's time we gave up pirating. I mean, take a look around at me, at the rest of the crew. We're all monkeys.
You mean
I'm sorry, Guybrush
in the
sounds like
Darwinian sense,
William
sir?
Shatner.
No, I mean in the quite literal sense. Have you noticed that the crew is happier swinging from the masts than swabbing the decks? I don't even want to
Well,
mention
they
what
are a
they've
crew
been
of
flinging around the
monkeys.
ship.
Are you
know,
suggesting
Flossie's just
that I'm not disciplining
Completely
the crew
out of
enough?
his mind.
No, I'm suggesting that
Hey,
we
I
all
guess
give up
that
this charade
happens.
and go back to the trees. That's the life for a monkey, not sailing the seas for months on end.
Well, if you feel so strongly about it, sir, I suppose I can't argue.
I think our last order of business should be to dig up that statue and...
It'll be tough on the men, sir, but I'll tell them that you think it best.
Okay, but first we should dig up that statue and give it to...
I'll make sure they understand
Dig up the
that
statue.
it's not
Dig up the
their
statue.
fault.
They're not
Very
listening.
good, and then we can dig up that statue and...
No.
Okay, never mind then.
And he left. Well, so much for that.
That must be the map to where they've buried Elaine.
If all eyes open, follow the path to the X. Well, that was informative. Alright. That's pretty much...
I don't go in for all that highbrow, artsy theater stuff. Besides, if I want to enter the theater, I can always use the stage door.
That's mostly the
I can't imagine any need for a loaf of plunder bread.
only thing to do here, is you need the map.
Ah, I hate porcelain. It's a long story. I'll explain later.
Well,
Whoops, there's no rowboat.
so we're gonna use the plank. Go! Run! It's the sharks! He gonna eat you! You ain't Batman! You ain't got no shark repellent! Alright, well, gotta go find the Statue of Elaine. We pretty much have the ship at this point, but can't leave without Elaine. So let's head back to the stage. Putting on a show for monkeys.
You brute! Then fall, Caesar! Thank you, thank you.
Oh, I just can't watch.
Ugh. This is terrible. Oh, that's ventral. Let's examine this to remind myself what this is.
It's volume C and it's mostly digested. I can only make out page 243. A compass is a magnetized bit of metal floating in a solution. What a completely random piece of trivia.
Yep. Gonna head
It
upstairs.
smells like something's burning. Must be this shoddy 17th century electrical wiring. Wait a second. Somebody's been monkeying around with these controls.
Oh, the monkeys. Well, you know, the bananas would have been the first clue. Basically, we need to... Ugh.
That's it! That must be where Elaine is
go.
buried.
That's where she's buried.
And now, the moment I know you've all been waiting for. How about some amazing juggling?
Oh, God. This guy's resorted to juggling. That's just terrible.
Is this a dagger I see before me? No, it's 3. See how I juggle these knives? At great personal risk to myself, and to you if I slip.
He's a great juggler, but I sure wish he'd get off the stage so I can dig Elaine up.
Yep, cannonballs.
I don't want to haul those cannonballs around. It looks like he's gonna juggle these
Oh yeah, this is where we want to use chicken grease on the cannonballs. So he can, you know, drop them and
Uh-oh, it looks like he's coming for the cannonballs now.
pretty much knock himself
And
out.
now the ultimate Shakespearean delight. The famous
I feel
cannonball
bad for the guy on
juggling
the
scene
stage
from
there in
Romeo
the pink
and
dress.
Juliet.
It's just
Whoa!
terrible.
Oops!
Fatty can fly. Fatty can fly. Well, got him off stage at least.
I'm glad it had a happy ending and he got the, got the girl in the end.
Got the girl, I guess. That counts as a girl. No, that's what that is? There's still a monkey in the audience. Huh? Let's use the shovel. Dig up a lane. And that should round out the
Elaine should be safe up in the crow's nest. For now.
That should round out the journey. Yep, we are out of here. Ship pirate map.
Well, I've got a crew, a map, a ship, and finally got Elaine back. So what say we head on to Blood Island to lift the curse and save Elaine? How about it, guys? Let's get moving towards Blood Island. Let's head on out and find our fortune. Guys, this might be more difficult than I first imagined.
And his crew is not even listening to him. Part 3, 3 sheets to the wind. Yep, the next part of this video.
Ah, the sea.
Aye, the sea. Makes you glad to be alive.
Well,
I think that ship is following us.
Feel that
better.
salty spray.
We're actually going to stop here at this point. Going to go ahead and save. Well, that's the end of part 2 of this walkthrough video. This video was a little bit longer, about 58 minutes. But, you know, got through a good chunk of the second part. There's only 3 more parts to this game left before it's over, so the next video is going to cover probably one of the more entertaining parts of this game. Ship battling and insult sword fighting. Yeah, for anyone who's ever played a Monkey Island game, insult sword fighting is like a key component to like at least 2 to 3 of these games. I can't remember if it was used in more than just 2 of them. But beyond that, it's been fun. Hope you guys have enjoyed the video so far, and I'll see y'all next time. Goodbye.